Welcome back. It's another day, another recipe, and today we are experimenting in my Instant Pot with a 1949 wartime recipe from Margurite Patton for apple brown Betty pudding. Let's head to the kitchen and see how it goes. Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Courtney and I cook recipes that history has forgotten, and today we are coming full force into fall with an apple brown Betty. I'm a little bit in unfamiliar territory with this recipe because in 1949 the pressure cooker was invented, and you could also can things in this pressure cooker, and it was billed as this awesome economical time-saving device, and I have one. If you can see my Instant Pot right here, which I absolutely love, but I've never done anything but dinner in this. And so this brown Betty pudding is done in a pressure cooker. And I'm gonna put a link up here somewhere from the Presto company from 1949-ish for their advertisement of this pressure cooker. And it cracks me up. I love it. I love those type of videos, but you should give it a watch. It's really fun. The apple brown Bettys that I know are in a sheet pan, and this one is pressure cooked. If you don't have a pressure cooker, it does say that you can steam it like a proper English pudding. Let's give it a go. So to begin, can I tell you how excited I am that I have apples from my orchard to use? We are going to be harvesting all of them very soon, and I'm going to be processing them so we can keep them throughout the winter, which I'm very excited about. But for now, I've got some lovely apples to put in this. So it calls for a pound of cooking apples, weight when peeled and cored. I did good. I picked 3 apples, and it's a pound, maybe like an eighth over, but I don't care. It tells me I need to get a 1.5 to 2 pint basin. Calls for 1.5 ounces of margarine, and I don't like margarine, but you know, in wartime that's what they had, so we'll use it. I do remember at my grandma's house growing up, she would always buy it, and I thought it was the coolest thing because it was spreadable butter, because at home we kept our butter in the fridge. We had real butter, but it was in the fridge and you could not spread it on toast to save your life. But now that I know what it is, it's just kind of, if I have to. 40 grams of margarine. I'm gonna have to get my other scale. Gosh darn it. 40 grams. Oh, it's close. 35. 45. 38. 37. Oh, goodness. Okay, 40. Use just under half the margarine to grease a 1.5 to 2 pint basin, and then coat with 1 ounce of breadcrumbs. Okay, so just kidding. I'm going to take 20 ounces of this, and I'm going to coat the interior of this. Okay, so then I need 1 ounce of breadcrumbs. Let's get to ounces first. And coat that margarine. Ooh, I'm making a mess, like usual. Peel, core, and slice the apples. Mix with sugar, dried fruit, and spice. Okay, we're gonna put those in there. 2 ounces of sugar, and then 2 ounces of sultanas. Got raisins, which are, as far as I know, the same thing. I think sultanas are just the yellow ones, but I'm not sure. It just says 1 teaspoon mixed spice. As far as I can find, anybody else who has made a brown Betty pudding just says allspice. So I'm just gonna use that. I figure you can't go wrong. It goes well with apples anyways. Just gonna give that a mix. All of a sudden though, now I'm trying to think, all right, my volume of apples to container, I might have to chop up these apples a little more. Okay, so then it says fill the basin. This is hardly a basin, but it'll do. Fill the basin with alternate layer of crumbs and apple mixture, beginning and ending with crumbs. So I've got crumbs on the bottom already, and oh, maybe this will work. Okay, maybe this will do. Maybe I'm second guessing myself prematurely here. crumbs. I am making a fruit lasagna. I won't have enough space. It said to end with crumbs. So maybe I'm gonna try and pack the crap out of this. And apples do shrink, so I know that it's not going to be that big of a deal, but well, I mean, it's in. Now it's not. All right, I just cleaned that up. Don't worry, I didn't put the stuff on the floor back in. It was just on the cutting board, which, you know, not a bad thing. It's a little flatter now. So we need to now mix our golden syrup, or I had corn syrup because that's pretty much what golden syrup is, and I have yet to go get some. This is a 2 tablespoon measuring thing, and then 1 tablespoon of water. And I just poured on all the liquid, put the margarine on, and gave it a cover so it wouldn't explode, and then boiled some water to fill the Instapot with, and stuck everything in. Everything's in, my little pressure thingy is up, and I need to cook this for 30 minutes, but it says, fix the lid and bring up to pressure, maintain this for 30 minutes. Not entirely sure what kind of pressure they're asking for, but I'm just gonna do what I normally do at normal pressure. We'll go 30 minutes, and then we'll just hope for something edible. Okay, so it just turned off. So it's done cooking, but the instructions say allow the pressure to drop to room temperature, which I'm assuming means that we just let this naturally depressurize and do the natural release method. I hope. I don't know what else to do, so I'm just gonna do that. So I'll see you in another 30 minutes.
1 eternity later.
Okay, it is done. That took a while, but I got a lot of other things done while I was waiting. I can't tell what that smells like, but the initial smell out of that wasn't great. All right, let's see here. Well, it all stayed in. There's nothing that leaked over, so that's good. Let's see. Okay, I smell apple now. I do smell apples. That's promising, right? Okay. Oh, that's actually not too hot. Yes, it is. Never mind. Okay. I wonder if they used breadcrumbs instead of flour because flour was rationed. Okay. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. It worked! It worked! Oh my gosh! It actually looks like a pudding, like what you see in the old advertisements. Okay, just for this, I'm impressed with myself. I don't even know what to expect with this aside from maybe some apple and some dry breadcrumbs, because it looks like there's some still flaking off here. It looks like there wasn't enough liquid. I'm not putting it in for any longer, that's for sure. Okay, we're going for the up close view here. So as you can see, those did not get remotely damp, but down here did. So I'm not sure if there just wasn't enough moisture, or maybe my pressure cooker setting is just wrong, but like up here, that's lovely. And I think that's what that's supposed to look like. Okay, let's see what this looks like on the inside. Oh, okay. Smells really good. So for as excited as I was that this came out in one piece, it's not very pretty. I think it would have been fine had all the moisture gone through everything, but these flaky breadcrumbs that didn't get any moisture, I don't know how I'm gonna get a thumbnail picture of this worth watching. Did I put caramel on the plate? Yes, I did, to try to make it look a little more appetizing, because right now it looks like dried bread. So let's see, let's get a little bit of everything in here. Oh, Could use some vanilla, definitely, but I mean, for ration time and having not a whole lot of things, it's pretty good. I wish that would have come out a little bit better, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna make a cup of apple cider with this, and I think it's, normally I'm not a big fan of cooked raisins either, but I think it goes, and it kind of adds to the moisture, which it seems to be lacking. Although now that I'm looking at the caramel on the plate, I kind of want to add some caramel. It's over there. This is not in the recipe. It says serve with custard. I don't have custard, so this is the next closest thing. That's good. All right, well, we got another one in the bag, and I think it's fine. I really do. For not hardly anything in there. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I enjoy these videos. They are delicious most of the time, and I'm having fun experimenting with them, and I hope you do too. Please like and subscribe, hit the little bell notification. I try to do my best to upload every Monday for you with a new recipe in hopes that we come up with something good every week, because I am enjoying this. I'm happy this kicked off our fall season, and I hope that you join me for the rest of it. I'll see you next week. Bye.